Hi everyone, welcome to Free Handly Made AU Crochet. You're hanging out with me. We're in the bedroom today because little man was up all night building his Battle Bus Fortnite Lego set. And I don't think, well, he was sleeping for a little bit. Then he got up at 1 a.m. to wake up Dad, to see Dad off to work. And then he stayed up because he was awake. And that was at like 1:30 in the morning. And he's finally crashed out on the recliner with his little Stitch Bluetooth speaker that he got for Christmas is on, listening to his playlist. So funny, he's a teenager now. I'm listening to my playlist on Spotify. He has a sad playlist and a happy playlist. Anyway, he's crashed out, and I did not have the heart to wake him and move him. So he doesn't have to go to school tomorrow, so yeah, screw it. Anyway, we'll start getting him back on a normal schedule starting tomorrow night. But anyway, so that's why we're in here, because he's got music playing in there and he's crashed out. Hi everyone that's coming in. I started a little early, just to chit chat for a few minutes. I have my Luck of the Draw blanket in my lap. I got done. This right here is week 10. And I'll show it again once we get more people in here. I'm working on the final row of the neutral row. And then I got to measure it. I don't know where my measuring tape is. I can't find my measuring tape. No, not in here. I don't see it on my messy table anywhere. I don't know where my measuring tape is, but I'm going to at least do a single crochet border. And then I'll find my measuring tape and I'll measure it to see where I'm at, to see what kind of border I can put on it. I got it. The length isn't what worries me. It's the width. I want to make sure that the width is okay. Width should be okay. But I did 110 stitches, and I did that on purpose to really get it as close to 40 inches as possible. So I just got to measure it, and I should have measured it last night, and of course I didn't. And I don't know where my measuring tape went. So I got to find it. So let me see if I can pull up the chat, and we're going to do this. Let's see. Maybe that. I don't know. No, maybe like that. So you guys can kind of see me crochet. I just have to keep it within the camera. Yeah, but now I can't see the chat, so that's not going to work. So maybe we do it this way. Maybe we do it this way. And maybe we do it that way instead. That might be better. Yeah, I think that's better. What if I turn this around this way? Nope. Close your eyes, you guys. I'm so confused. Looks like I'm crocheting left-handed when I'm not. guys cannot see me. Now you can. Now you can see me. All right. Let's go up. Let's see. Who do we have here? Hi, Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Hi, Shelly. You're still in Oklahoma? Hi, Heidi. No, I want to, hang on. Why is this being weird? Hi, little Carrie. Saying hi to everybody in chat. This is what I was trying to do. Treehouse is dropping the Treehouse crew members. Hello, Dawn Aaron. P&J's Homestead Adventures. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. And welcome to all those watching up in the treehouse quietly, doing what you got to do today. Hopefully I can get this out without causing too much of a ruckus. It's going to make it look like I'm crocheting left-handed when I'm really right-handed. So now I got to move the camera over again. It still didn't work, did it? Did I have it right the first time? I don't know. Y'all aren't doing this it's not a tutorial anyway, right? So we're good. I'm just doing a half double crochet the last row of the half double crochet row. All right. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to check the post office today, Dawn Aaron. I got to go run errands today. And I figured I could check the post office today. Let me take this, hide this. Why is that coming all the way across like that? That's really weird. I will let you know when I check the post office so that you know whether it came or not. Promise. Shelley's saying good morning to everybody. I'm glad you could catch us too. Oh, it's in Billings? Okay. We've had some pretty bad weather, Dawn Aaron, over on that side of Montana. So it probably got delayed because it probably couldn't go through the mountain pass before it got to me. But well, I should say before it got to Missoula, because it goes to Missoula first before it gets to me. So that's probably what's holding it up. You got to run errands too, Ola Joe. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good holiday, good Christmas. I'm still trying to recover. I'm still trying to recover. Ola Joe saying hi to everybody in the chat. You're going to be spinning fiber today. Nice. Good to see you too. How am I looking on the YouTube side? Okay, I'm looking clear. I was a little worried about today, you guys, because it's snowing outside right now. Actually, it's lightly snowing. Yeah, it's lightly snowing, but it was snowing heavier earlier. So, and yesterday it was beautiful weather and somehow we lost internet. It didn't make any sense. It did not make any sense. I was finishing up a couple of things on little man's Fortnite battle bus. So, and I was taking care of some really quick cleanup that needed to happen this morning. And so I totally missed my live over at Mishi's. So now I have to catch Mishi on replay because I totally missed it. So I'll be running Mishi a little later today while I'm doing more chores or while I'm running errands or whatever. Actually, no, I'll be listening to Jax. I'll be listening to Jax first, and then after Jax, I'll be listening to Mishi because I missed her live. So, hi, Lydia. Yes, I'm definitely going to pace myself for sure. Yes. Definitely going to pace myself. have to go back to work on Monday, so I definitely got to pay. Tomorrow's my last day off, and I actually did work 3 hours yesterday. I did. I pulled 3 hours. So, mhm. Yep, sure did. So there's that. You miss snow? Well, I'll tell you, it's cold out there. With snow comes cold weather. So, I mean, it's pretty to look at, but it is cold out there. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Good to see you. You're crocheting on a blanket. Very nice. So, I got this for Christmas. It's just a journal, but it's a Van Gogh cover of his painting Starry Nights. Van Gogh, if you guys don't know, is one of my favorite artists. My other favorite artist is Monet. And then I have a third one, and I'm trying to think, how do you say his last name? I can't think of how. I did a book report on him. Starts with a C. I'll have to look it up and see how to pronounce it later, and I can share that with you later. Anyway, let me get done with this last row, and then we're going to go over to the Luck of the Draw Facebook group, because there's some beautiful pictures I noticed last night that got posted, and we love show and tell over here. So I'll share my screen, and we'll head over there. You have to work tonight and tomorrow night, Lydia? I hope you have a good day at work. Yeah, I hope you have a good day at work. Hey, Samantha, how are you? Zoila was in here earlier. She may be lurking. She's one of my watch behind the scenes moderators. She's got a lot going on. Very busy lady. She's a caregiver, so she is very busy taking care of her mother. I believe it's her mother she takes care of. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Good to see ya. You're doing good, Samantha. How was your Christmas, sweetheart? Yep, there's Zoila. She popped in to say hi to everybody. Hugs, Zoila. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good weekend. I don't know about you guys, but I'm worn out. I haven't taken down my Christmas decorations yet, and I'm not going to. I'm not ready to take them down. I'm sad. I'm like, I don't want to take them down. It's so pretty in the cabin when it's Christmas and I have all of our Christmas decorations up. So I asked my husband if we could wait till next weekend, and he said yes. So I get to enjoy my decorations for one more week. So 1 more week. I'm such a big kid when it comes to Christmas. And now I'm like, well, Christmas is over. It's just such a magical time in my house. And I just feel like this year was actually refreshing, because although I did cry a couple of times, I'm not going to lie, I had a couple of moments away from my boys where I broke down and cried because I missed my dad. So I did have some moments, but for the most part, it was just a very subtle, very sweet, mellow Christmas. I cuddled a lot with the hubs. I'm laying in bed watching Christmas movies. He cuddled with me. We watched Christmas movies together because I think he knew I needed it. So Christmas Day was really nice. We didn't get to go to my father-in-law's because he came down with some kind of stomach flu. I felt so bad. Poor guy. So he didn't get to have Christmas dinner. And he was feeling better yesterday, but not well enough to eat. Hopefully my husband can take him some ham today, but he just wasn't feeling well anyway. And so we stayed home, which was fine. I was fine with that. He felt bad though, because he knew I had already cooked. I'm like, don't worry about it. I was gonna cook irregardless. I would have just made a little less, but it's fine. It will get eaten. None of it's gonna go to waste. Anyway, so I told him, to stop worrying about it. But so we just had a nice, quiet Christmas day. Hubby, bless his heart, stayed up until probably 8, 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, dude, you gotta go to bed. You gotta work at 1:30 in the morning. What are you doing? He was just enjoying his time. This is a shirt that I got for, hang on. This is a shirt I got for Christmas. I own a 9mm and I know how to use it it's crochet hook. It's crochet hook, YouTube, crochet hook. Not a pew pew. 9mm crochet hook, and I know how to use it. I don't want to get my life taken down. This was one of the shirts I got. We got this. It's a very popular shirt on Amazon, and I'm just going to do a review of it right here. We're going to do a review of it. It's not my favorite. I love the graphics. The graphics are perfect, but the shirt itself is not the greatest quality. It's very thin. It's very thin, and I got a large, and it fits kind of tight, but it's fine. I just will make sure I don't shrink it anymore in the dryer. But the material is very thin and feels very cheap. So just so you guys know, these t-shirts that you're seeing on Amazon, they're not the greatest quality. And I don't even know how long it's going to last, how many washes it's going to last before it starts falling apart. So we'll see. I would rather, and I see different people using the same thing all over Amazon, different company names. So I don't know if this image is licensed or not. But anyway, let me put it to you this way. I think what my problem is I've got 2 of Sky's t-shirts, plus I have the Boggy Creek swag from last year through Teespring. And their shirts are nice and thick and really good quality. Even the women's shirts that are tapered in, the quality is hands down. You can't even compare, hands down better. And I think I've been spoiled by them. So when I got this, I was like, really? And my husband, this shirt was like $20. So it's not like it was a $10 shirt. You know how you pay what you get, you get what you pay for. This thing was $20. It's not much cheaper than the shirts we get from Sky. So I'm like, really? This is what you send? So I'm disappointed. I love the graphics. I do not care for the quality of the t-shirt itself. So just FYI, buyer beware. This is kind of quality you're going to get off Amazon for these kind of shirts. So the other shirts I had on my wish list, I'm actually going to take off my wish list because I'm not happy with the quality. So the other t-shirt I got is really cute. It has yarn with crochet hook and chocolate, and it says, if you think chocolate is addicting, you should try crocheting, which is totally me because we all know I'm a total addict for chocolate. So move that just like that a little bit. All right, let's see. I love this shirt too. I just don't like the quality. The quality of the shirt's just horrible. It's very thin. Oh, Zoila won Dawn Yarn Dolls replay giveaway. That's so awesome. You're watching your cousin today, Samantha? Aw. All right, I'm going to scroll up because I'm missing some stuff. You're working on your Nana June blessing blanket, Samantha. Very nice. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hey, Claire. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. I hope you had a great weekend so far. Oh, you broke your bone in your right shoulder, Debbie? Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness, honey. I'm so sorry. Oh, I know that's got to be painful. You leave yours up all year round? Oh, my husband will not. No, that's not going to happen in this house. It did. I had a great Christmas. It's just it hit me. Like, I was downstairs changing over laundry, and all of a sudden, I just started crying. And then we watched that movie Jack Frost, and I forgot. I mean, I know we watch the movie every year, so I don't know why I forgot, but I forgot that, he I just remembered the snowman part for some reason. I think that was, like, selective memory going on, and I forgot the way he becomes a snowman is the dad dies. Anyway, and so I had to get up for a minute and leave that movie for a little bit and go do something because that triggered me and made me cry. I think I cried 3 times. I cried once Christmas Eve, and I cried twice during Christmas Day, but I made sure I didn't do it in front of the boys because I didn't want them to see me crying. So, and then I was able to pull myself out, and I focused on the boys. You know what I mean? Hi, Colette. How are you? No crochet for you? Yeah, absolutely not, Debbie. You're not gonna be crocheting for a while, sweetheart, I'm afraid. Not with that shoulder being the way it is. So sorry, sweetheart. Everyone's saying hi to Claire. Claire is Woodshed Theory, you guys, by the way, in case you didn't know. You're waiting to see the bone doctor? When is that gonna be, Debbie? I mean, good grief. Check with Sky on the licensing. She uses, Gildan. Oh, I know, I love her shirts. I love her shirts. I am gonna check with her because I think there's a couple of shirts that I would like to have made, and see what kind of markup she can do. I would love a new shirt remade with the chocolate and the crochet, the yarn with the hooks, because I am addicted to chocolate. Like, you know how some of you like to crochet and drink coffee? Well, I just drink water. So I would love a shirt, a good quality shirt that it has to do with crochet and chocolate. And I also want a shirt that has to do with I love my dogs and crochet, or something to do with having dogs and loving crochet or something like that. Um, so um yeah, and I would also love a shirt that has something to do with um something to do like oh, I don't want to use the word goddess. Um Something to do with crocheting for charity, like a crocheting for charity queen, or I have several ideas. I know she's gonna do my sticker decal, you guys, for my car. She is. I gotta get with her. I gotta find my freaking measuring tape, Sky, if you're watching this. Hubby's going, so what we decided to do, instead of having it go across the Yukon like that because of my windshield wiper, we're gonna have her do like a stack square that's gonna fit in the corner of the car. And I'm gonna see if she can do 2 sticker decals for me. One's going to say crochet life with the yarn and the crochet hook coming out of it. And the other, on the other corner, I want her to have my and the logo's mine. I own the logo. I made the logo myself using an app. It's not licensed. But somehow do freehandly made crochet AU. And I may not even I don't know if I want to do my logo though, because that's colored. And I don't want it to fade in the sun. I'm always worried about decal stickers fading in the sun because I've seen it happen. I had a really cool autism sticker on my last car. It was such a pretty decal sticker for a car window, but of course now I was in Florida. So there is that. And the car was I had that sticker when I lived in Florida, and of course it faded out really bad. So anyway, I just got to get with her after the new year and about my one decal sticker and see what she can come up with for See if she can even do, because that's a lot of words. Free handling made AU crochet. So, I don't know. I don't know. My husband and I are still trying to figure it out. So, but I'm really excited that she can do my my decal sticker for my Yukon. I hope you like it, Lydia. I hope you like the t-shirt. I was not pleased with the quality of my shirts. The decals on these shirts is beautiful. Like the decal of this is just, it's gorgeous. It's really good. The decal is good quality, but it's the t-shirt itself. It's kind of rough, and I know it'll soften up in the wash, but it's just so thin. It's so thin. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. I'm picky about my shirts because I'm autistic, and it's not the softest shirt. It feels like a rougher cotton is what it feels like. You're welcome. I'm just being I'm just being really honest with you guys. But you guys got to also remember my reviews are coming from a different perspective because I have sensory issues and my skin is super sensitive. So part of the reason why I'm not caring for this shirt is it's not soft like Sky shirts. That brand of shirt that she uses for her shirts and her sweatshirts, it's not soft like those. So that's another issue I'm having, is the way it feels on my skin too. Besides the fact that it's thin. Yarn is an addiction. It is. It is, Claire. It so is, girl. Yes, yes, Colette. You got that right. I'm surprised I can even get in the shirt, to be honest. You love chocolate, me too. I'm doing good. I'm so glad you're able to make it today, Carrie. Hi, Gemma. Love you too, little sis. Ugh, I know. I have to ration my chocolate because I'm on a diet too, Zach. And I've blew my diet over this holiday week, and I gotta get back on the horse. Gotta get back on the wagon. Yeah, grief has no rhyme or reason. You could be sitting at a stoplight and it hits you, and then you're bawling at the stoplight, and you're like, "Why am I crying at a stoplight? It's a stoplight." I don't even have music playing in my car right now. I've been avoiding music for the last couple of weeks, except for Christmas music. We did listen to a whole bunch of Christmas music on the way to Watson's to do the Christmas drop off, but yeah, grief is weird. It and it comes in waves sometimes, and then you could be okay for weeks, and then all of a sudden, bam, it hits you again. Like, it's weird. You did, Zach. I cried in the laundry room. Mine was I had a moment in the laundry room, and then the other moment I had was in here. And then Christmas Eve, I cried in the kitchen. It's like, why am I crying in the kitchen? I'm just doing dishes. Just weird. It's strange. Hi, Mara. It's good to see you. Hey, Mara, are you going live tonight? Do you go live on Friday nights or Saturday nights? I thought it was Saturday after 1. Please remind me. I'm having brain fog right now. Yes, girl, you're not alone. There's a lot of us that are missing a loved one right now. Oh, Debbie. Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Oh my God. I can't even imagine that. I don't even want to imagine that. I am so, so sorry, sweetheart. She does do a lot of custom work, and I've got a couple of things I would love for her to do for me. So I'll get with her after the new year. I like the quality of her stuff. So, and I also like the fact that when she sends you something, she sends you the washing instructions on how to take care of it so that the applique on the shirt doesn't wear off and doesn't start cracking on you and stuff. So she's very specific on how you should wash your things, and I like that. So, like, I wash mine inside out. I dry it on low. I do not put it on high heat, that kind of stuff. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I love you too, Gemma. I have not yet, Samantha, but it is on my list of things to do. It is. I do want to do the Nana June blessing blanket this coming to 2026 year, and it is on my list. I do, but it's on low heat, very low heat. Dry them on low heat. Yep, that's exactly what they've done, Claire. I won't be ordering a shirt from Amazon again after the quality of these for sure. And I will do my review on Amazon on the shirt. They do, they wear out very quickly. Made you itch after watching it? Oh, I hope that doesn't happen with my 2 shirts that I did get. Because if it does, guess what? I'm not keeping them because I won't wear them, and they'll just be taking up space in my drawer. I did too, Zach. I did too. It's okay, it's Christmas. One day. It's just one day. I knew it'd be a struggle for you, Gemma. It's a struggle. Everybody who's missing a loved one like that, especially a very intimate family member, you're gonna struggle on the holidays. So even if it's been a couple years, and I know you lost your nan, this like literally 2 days after I lost my dad. Um, and I've been told by so many people, even by my husband, who's lost he's lost 2 step parents, one of which he was really close with. Doesn't matter how many years go by, you miss them. You know, you miss them. Hi, our new land. How are you? Thank you. You like I made this hat. All right, so I've decided to wear this hat in honor of my dad. This is the Divine Beanie, and the designer is Sarah something. I can't remember what her last name is, but she's actually the one that came up with the Divine Beanie. Fiber Spider does do a tutorial for this beanie, but he does give Sarah credit, the designer. You can actually get this pattern off of Ravelry. I believe it's free. And the yarn I use, this is 100% Pima cotton. I think it was Pima cotton that Dawn Aaron dyed for me. It's purple and white. I believe this one's the sparkle yarn, I think, that she did for me. And this hand dyed yarn by Dawn Aaron. The white is for all cancers, and this lavender purple is specifically for lung cancer, which is what my dad had. And because my dad's cancer it started in the lungs, and then it spread to his leg and his shoulder, and then it went to his brain. Um, so so I wanted white mixed in there with the lavender, and this is the beanie I made in memory of my dad, Divine Beanie, because my dad's in heaven. Um, so yes. So I decided to wear this beanie in honor of my dad today. I have not checked the post office box yet, Colette. I'll be checking today, and I'll let you know. It's the last blanket you sent, right? Is that what you're asking me? Hi, Gwen. How are you? You're not sure about tonight yet, Mara? Depends on the time your daughter leaves. Family first, girl. Family first. I miss my daughters so much. I miss both my daughters. I do. And little Carrie saying hi to Sway. Hello, Sway. Hugs, girl, hugs. I'll see you Sunday. Carrie the Yarny Elephant is the one that had the Bell's palsy, Colette. And Samantha dropped her link if you guys would like to go check her out. You sent another one today, more true to the pattern. Can't believe I didn't take a photo of it before you bagged it up. I'll let you know, Colette. I'll be checking today. So I'll definitely let you know. Sarah Arnold. Thank you, Mara. That's correct. That's the correct name. Sarah Arnold is the one that designed the Divine Beanie. Oh, the guys love the Divine Beanie. It's one of their favorites. That's great. And Sunday Stitchers, which is also Sway, has shared the link to the YouTube channel. It's fairly new. And there's some new content on there if you guys will go check it out. Her yarn is very pretty. And I still have some of this yarn left. I just don't know what to do with it. It's not enough to make a scarf either, you guys. I could probably make could get another beanie out of it. I'm not sure. Hey, Sandra, how are you, girl? How you doing? Hello, Mario. How are you? Good to see you. I'm just kind of skimming through the chat, you guys. Sandra saying hi to Carrie. Hello, awesome mods and beautiful people. Oh, you guys are meeting in person? I'm so jealous right now. I don't get to go. I'm too far away. Y'all have fun for me, okay? There's Mama Swift. Hi, Mama Swift. Yeah, I don't make mittens. I'm not a mittens person, and I just really lost my spot. Hang on, you guys. Let me find my spot. All right, I found my spot. Hi, Cherry. How are you? She's saying hi to everyone. Oh, Jax isn't going live today. She's taking a mental health day. Good for her. Happy for her. We all need a break. All right. So I'm going to move this up just like this for just a minute so I can show you guys where I'm at on this blanket. All right. So this is week 10. My week 10 color was turquoise. And I think pretty much every color got used at least twice. I think. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention. But this is it. And I do need to measure. I'm doing my last row of half doubles. Then I'll measure it, see where I'm at as far as what kind of border I'm going to put on it. I know Mama Swift said she's not putting a border on hers. And I'm definitely going to do a single crochet border. Depending on the measurement, I may do other colors as a half double, like from the original pattern. You can put whatever border you want on this. And you don't have to put a border if you don't want, but I have a bunch of ends I need to weave in too. So there's also that. So I'll move this back down here. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me take this off real quick. How do I want to do this? If I do that, then I'm not going to see. Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on, you guys. Give me a second. Let me go back to chat. I want to show you some of the beautiful blankets and beautiful projects from Luck of the Draw 13 that got posted last night. Luck of the Draw. Here we go. Is there a way I can make this smaller? I don't like the way Facebook does that, but it's whatever. All right, share my screen. We're going to share the screen. And we're just going to move us down here. No, I don't like that. We'll come back over here. Wait. There, that's better. You don't need to see my face. You don't need to see my face. All right, here we go. So I wanted to show you guys this one in particular. Look how stinking cute that turned out. This is by Fuzzy Butt. This is her Luck of the Draw puppy. Look how cute he is. He is so stinking adorable. Look at the eyebrows. Oh, he's so cute. He turned out so cute. I don't know if she's watching in the background, but Fuzzy Butt, if you're watching in the background, we have 35 people viewing right now. Hi, everyone. Everyone hanging out in the background. Thank you for watching and thank you for being here. But look how cute he is. If I had him, I would name him Watson. I would. Or Brinkley. He looks like a Brinkley too. Oh, he's so stinking cute. And here's her 2 blankets that she did. She's already thinking about what color she wants to use for Luck of the Draw 14, but look how pretty that is. I liked how she used this variegated yarn for her neutral rows. I love this too. This is so my vibe. So my vibe. Those colors. Well done, Fuzzy Butt. Well done. He is the star of the show, though. He is so stinking cute. I love how he turned out. I'm seriously thinking about doing some Luck of the Draw giraffes. For real. And I love the yarn she used. And she let me know the yarn that she used so I could get my hands on some. Because I really like that chenille yarn. I like how fluffy he looks. So adorable. And then this is Rhythm of Resilience by Juan the Yarn Addict. He's the designer, and this is Donna's. Look how gorgeous this turned out. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Luck of the Draw 13 week 3 done by Stephanie. Very pretty. I love those colors. And she's using this nice light yellow as her neutral color, which is really pretty. Very pretty. Week 5 by Lisa. She's doing Ripples in the Creek. She said it's not going to be long enough, so she'll need to add on to it. But yeah, you can definitely add on to it. Mama Swift said she was going to have to add on to one of hers. You know, just throw another color on there. and you're good to go. But look how bright that is. That's so 80s. That's so 80s looking. I love it. Has a Cyndi Lauper vibe or a Madonna vibe going on. Week 5, Aileen. That was November 28th. Hang on. Let me go back up here. Most relevant. We want new posts. Here we go. I was like, because I'm like, where's the ones that I saw? Happy holidays to you too, Mama Swift. I gotta heart that. Bloop. Here we go. Here's the blankets I was seeing last night. I'm like, where's the blankets I was seeing last night? Here we go. So, Lori Bishop, she got done with her week 9. Look how pretty that is. Aren't those really pretty colors together? So pretty. I love that. It looks like the Suzette stitch or the blanket stitch that she's using. Let's zoom in, shall we? What stitch is that, guys? That looks like, I can't tell. It kind of looks like the Suzette stitch. Is that the Suzette stitch or is that the blanket stitch? When is she going live, Sandra? Oh, she's going live in Jackson's place. Okay. We'll do we'll head over there and do a cabin bus field trip. Your edges were a little wonky. Did you do a standing double crochet and standing half double crochets, or did you do the chain 1, chain 2? You're gonna be taking pics and video? Oh, I'll have to see that. I'll keep my eye open for that. So you guys are meeting in person tomorrow. Does that mean we're not having a normal Sunday Stitchers or normal Sunday Stitchers time or what? It's okay, Zach. You're healing. You've been sick and you've been dealing with your heart and all kinds of, and having pneumonia. Like you gotta, your health comes first, buddy. Zolia thinks that borders are important. They give a specific beauty to a blanket. Isn't he absolutely adorable? He turned out so cute. That puppy turned out so cute. Trying to see if you guys. Hi, Denise Lee. Welcome in. Trying to see if you guys answered my question. Hope when I start crocheting, I can become good and make my own stuff like that dog Teddy you showed first and other things. One step at a time. That's all you got to do is one step at a time. And there's so many wonderful beginner patterns out there. And there's so many wonderful content creators that can teach you how to crochet through YouTube. It looks like the Suzette stitch to you as well, Zoila. That's what I was thinking. Oh, the yarn was softer. Yeah, that can happen. Oh, I will be? VI video? Okay. Welcome back, Samantha. Oh, you're going to have special guests joining? I'm so jealous right now. You'll be there in Zoom at the same time as us locals are having the in-person version of Sunday Stitchers. I wish I could be there in person. Just slightly jealous right now. I think you will enjoy it. Just remember it's a journey and enjoy the journey. All right, so there's that one. I think it's a Suzette stitch too. Let's see. And here is the luck of the draw, where you put your yarn here for your colors, and then your main color. You can choose whatever you want for your main color, and then you have your 5 different colors. And then this number you just write with those dry erase board markers. You just write, like for instance, luck of the draw 14's coming up. You'd write 14 up here. And they got this off Etsy. That's her email address. If you guys want to take a screenshot of this, feel free to do so. You can email her and see if she's willing to make you one of those. I know I'm going to be emailing her after the holidays is over with. I think her store shows that she's away for right now. So you might want to wait till after the holidays, after the new year, to get a hold of her. So there is that. Week 9, Rita did the Nana June's blessing blanket, and it's completed for Boggy Creek donation. She had to stop at week 9 because of the measurement of the blanket. But look how gorgeous that turned out. Look how bright. This has an Easter vibe. Kind of. The colors are kind of have that Easter spring vibe to it, don't you think? That turned out gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Juan did such a good job with that pattern, coming up with that pattern, that design in Nana June's memory, in her honor. And that was it. Well, we already saw, look, it went from that to this. It's so cute. So cute. I think this is my favorite for Luck of the Draw 13 so far, is this puppy. So darn cute. So stinking cute. Dawn, new member, thank you for accepting me. She has a current whip in process. She's doing the Luck of the Draw style, but making a Christmas blanket. So she's using Christmas colors. That's really pretty. Very pretty. I love showing these to you guys. Ooh, look at this one. Debbie Monero, ready for week 9 on blanket number 2. Jax's Spiketastic Granny. This is another one that I have on my list that I want to do. Look at those colors. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love those colors. That's gorgeous. I really do love those colors. For real. I really do. And then this is week 8 of the first blanket she's doing. Those colors are really pretty too. Very pretty, very vibrant. And we're back to where we had showed last week. I showed this blanket last week, but I'll show it again. This is Bonnie's week 8. She's doing the Happy Heart Afghan, designed by myself, and it's turning out great. I love it. It's so pretty. I love the colors. And I think she's done with week 9, and I want to say she posted on her, let me go look up her channel, because I want to say she posted a week 9 picture. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. I'm almost positive she did. I haven't gotten any crocheting done at all. Let's see. Has Bonnie come in yet? Hi, Firefly. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen Bonnie. She might be working today, so she might not be here. Let me see if she posted it in the Luck of the Draw Facebook group chat. Sometimes she does that. Nope, I'm not seeing it. Okay, maybe she's not done with week 9, but I could have sworn Bonnie was done with her week 9 blanket. I could have sworn that she was done. All right. Here we go. Oh, hang on. I'm tangled. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm really tangled. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Try not to pull on it too hard because I'll lose my stitch. I mean, not that it's a big deal because I can just redo the stitch, but I got it all wrapped around the blanket, didn't I? I sure did. Okay. So I told you guys that I'll be using week 14 to design a new blanket. And Juan, check this out, Mama Swift. Check this out, girl. I know you're still in here. At least I think you're still here. You got a foot of snow yesterday? We have about maybe an inch of snow right now. It's still snowing, but it's very lightly snowing. We haven't had near the snow that we normally get. So it's crazy. Hey, you know what? I'm going to move. There you go. Much better. So you finish your Tunisian scarf made from your new yarn you got. It's my first Tunisian scarf. Well, I can't wait to see that tomorrow. You're going to show that to us tomorrow, right, Sway? Check Jaxie's website. Check her website for what, Cherry? What are we checking for? The Scraptastic Granny pattern? Yes, Jet one in. You can find it on Jaxie's website. And her website's listed in the description of this live. So you can just go there and you can literally click on it. Or Mama Swift may be super sweet and drop the link to Jax's website here in the chat, and you can get to it that way too. But it's in the description of this video. I always post it so you guys can get to it. I need some water. Thank you, Mama Swift. So Mama Swift, check this out. You're going to love this. So I've been talking with Mama Swift about this new blanket that I want to design using the Cabbage Patch stitch because I'm obsessed with Cabbage Patch dolls. Y'all know this. If you've been following me for a while, you know how obsessed I am with Cabbage Patch dolls and all things Xavier Roberts. So of course I was tickled pink when I saw a Cabbage Patch crochet stitch in my stitch dictionary. And I told her I was going to have to get a swatch and practice the stitch with the directions from my stitch dictionary. And I am still going to use my stitch dictionary, but I told him, like, you know what I should do? I said, I bet you someone's done a tutorial on YouTube somewhere of that stitch. Guarantee it. And I was right. There's several different tutorials. There's one by Natia. There's one by Rich Textured Crochet. I even think Fiber Spider might have done. I think I saw his list. I think I saw him listed as being one of the people that did a Cabbage Patch stitch tutorial. But Juan has one on his Stitch Academy, Mama Swift, right there. Juan has the Cabbage Patch stitch tutorial on his Stitch Academy. So you know I watched it last night, right? And I have it saved so I can go back and watch it again because I'm going to watch what he's doing and I'm going to pull out my stitch dictionary because I'm learning how to do crochet just by reading and trying to get away from depending on tutorials as much. And it's working. And I got that advice from one of Juan's many sit and stitch podcasts that he does. He said on several lives too that that's a good way to learn how to crochet just by the written word. So I am going to get my stitch dictionary out. I'm going to have it out and I'm going to read it while I'm listening and watching what he's doing so that I can understand what it is I'm reading, because I found the instructions just a little bit confusing a little bit, but it's just because I'm such a visual person. So once I do that, I know I'll be okay. And it's in this a multiple of 4. So as long as I can do, because I want to mix a stitch in with it. I don't want to just do a whole entire blanket using the Cabbage Patch stitch because I'm a texture girl and I love texture, but not everybody loves texture. And it is a yarn eater. So I'm going to mix some other stitches with it and make it a unique pattern with a splash of Cabbage Patch stitch in there. So there is that. I am not a good designer, Carrie. I've designed 2 things. One of which I did not share with, I did not do a written pattern. I did not do a tutorial because it was a one of a kind twin beanie autism acceptance beanies that I did for Dawn Aaron and for Sharon. I made them matching beanies using red and gold yarn, using the Bursts of Kindness pattern, which was crown, which the crown of the hat is the Bursts of Kindness from Sanita Makes Crochet Items. I need to check with her today if she's not here. Just check in with her. But I used her crown with her permission, and then I designed the body of the hat. And then I just did the extended single crochet that she used for the crown. I did that for the brim. So yeah, that's the only other thing I've designed except for the Happy Heart Afghan. I won't design things. I'm not, y'all, I'm not a designer. I'm not. I don't consider myself a designer. I definitely am not going to be a designer as a business or as a career. No, thank you. It's hard designing, y'all. You got to make sure that no one's done your design before, because you can't copyright stitches, but someone might have just happened to have the same idea as you. And then I was talking with Mama Swift yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally did not check Ravelry or anything before I put this pattern out, because I didn't think to do it right, because I literally just pulled stitches out of my dictionary and put them together. Literally, that's all I did. I just made sure that my stitches had the same kind of multiple, that the multiples would work together. I did a swatch, and then I made a blanket, and that was it. Didn't even think to check. And Mama Swift is getting ready to design a blanket, and that was what she was doing yesterday behind the scenes. Is she was in Ravelry looking to see if anyone did what she had in her mind that she wanted to do. And I'm like, man, I just totally didn't do that. And I still need to do that to make sure that I don't do something that someone else has already done, which I don't think that's going to be a problem, honestly, because I'm literally going to be pulling stitches out of a stitch dictionary, but you still have to check. You have to do your due diligence. So I think she checked Ravelry, and I think, what other site were you checking, Mama Swift? Was it Etsy that you were checking? You were checking another one. You're checking another one. You think I am, Carrie? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Did you get my text last week of the gingerbread house? I got some kind of text from you, Firefly, and I responded. Hopefully you got my text back. We were having cell phone issues, so I don't know if you got my text or not. I'll have to check after the live. You guys are sweet. Thank you, Colette. I'm not selling myself short. I don't see myself as a designer, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, Samantha, you have to email me, sweetie. I don't have your email address. Is your email address on your YouTube channel? Can I get to your email address that way? Etsy. Okay. Oh, and Google Image. Oh, I didn't think to check Google Image, Mama Swift. Mama Swift, you're killing me. That's a lot of places I have to check. I'll do it because you need to do it. But wow, Google Image. So wait, how did you just put the name of the stitch you were going to use, and that's how you checked Google Image? Like, you didn't get my text message? I'll have to resend it. I don't give my phone number out, Samantha. I'm so sorry. I don't give it out to just anybody. I'm really weird like that. So, but yeah. Oh, it's still friends. I haven't changed it. I've been very lazy when it comes to that. I haven't changed the word of the day, the word of the week to drop your link, and I don't know how long. It's been months. It's still friends. Same word. I haven't changed it yet. No, seriously, guys, I'm really weird about my phone number. It's just because I tried to keep my YouTube life. I have very strict boundaries about my YouTube life and my personal life mixing together. For good reason, because I had a really bad experience. I had someone stalking me and well, they didn't have my phone number, thank God. They were stalking me through social media and I have PTSD from it. And so I'm really weird about my personal phone number. I'm also really weird about my personal address. That's why I have nothing mailed here. Nothing is mailed to the ranch. Nothing. Everything goes to a P.O. box. I am not your Nightbot person. Um, I had someone actually help me with my Nightbot. I couldn't do it on my own. I find Nightbot very confusing, Samantha. I have bare minimum on my Nightbot. I guess my question to you, Samantha, is exactly what do you want from Nightbot? Because there's so many things you can do with Nightbot, and a lot of it I don't know how to do. Yeah, it was bad. And it was someone in the crochet community that was stalking me. Thankfully, they've stopped. It's been a good 2 years now that it's been nice and quiet, but you know the movie Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? The movie Beetlejuice, you say their name, you say his name 3 times and he pops up. I don't dare say this person's name because they may pop up and start harassing me again. Actually, Samantha, I watched YouTube tutorials first. That's how I got my welcome to Cozy Cabin chat thing that goes across the bottom of the screen. I learned how to do that off of YouTube. I put in Nightbot in the search bar and there was a whole bunch of Nightbot YouTube tutorials, step by step of how to do this one function. And then as far as setting Nightbot up to drop my Treehouse member links, I had who was it that helped me with that? Oh my gosh, who was that? Oh, I think it was my sister-in-law that helped me with that, actually. But there is a Nightbot tutorial that shows you exactly how to do it because it depends on what you want the timer. It's in the timer section of Nightbot. And depending on what you want dropped in the chat is going to depend on what you put. So there's a lot of questions that have to be answered. It's not as simple, here, this is what you do. Like, it's complicated. Hi, Spring. So, oh, you had one too. You had one of those too, Sway? Yeah, it's horrible. Isn't it horrible? It was horrible. They threatened to kill my son. They threatened to sell my son's picture on the dark web, which is why I had to any video that I had my son in on my YouTube channel, I had to mark all of them to private. And just cross my fingers it wasn't too late. I had a Facebook page for my channel and I had to completely delete that page because I had pictures of my son on there and that person was getting to me through that page. That's how that person was messaging me, was through my Facebook page and my Free Handly Facebook page. And I had to completely delete that page because every time I blocked that person, they came up with a new Facebook identification, a new Facebook account. Firefly, you know who it is. You and I spoke about this person. You were there through all of it, Firefly. You were there through all of it. Yes, ma'am, you were. And you know who it is because I've shared it with you. You probably just forgot, but I did share it with you. I shared with you this person's 20 different YouTube accounts and they had like 10 different Instagram accounts. They had over 5 different Facebook accounts. Spring knows who it is too. Spring remembers. Matter of fact, I used to be a moderator for Spring, and this person was in Spring's live. Used to be in Spring's lives. I haven't seen this person in your live in over 2 years, Spring, but they were in Spring's live, and I had to ask Spring. I asked Spring, Carrie the Yarny Elephant, Crystal the Yarny Chicken Crochet, Connie from Just Another Stitch, and there was another channel that I was a moderator for, and I had to ask all of them to take my wrench because I was a moderator. That person could see me, and they were causing havoc in their lives just because I was in there. It was horrible. They were emailing people. Do you guys remember Butterfly Dreams Crochet? She let me know that she had gotten an email from that person and was letting me know what they were doing. They were going to my subscriber list and emailing subscribers horrible things about me. So I had to set my subscriber list to private for a while, and I had to ask people to take my wrench. Butterfly Dreams was another creator that had given me a wrench, and I had to tell her to take my wrench. It was awful. Yeah, you remember now, Firefly? Yep. Yep. It was horrible, you guys. Yeah, Spring says, I remember all about that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Spring remembers. I was terrified. I was horrified. I had to make a police report and everything. It was awful. Yeah. See, Spring was another person that got an email too. She said that was so horrible. The emails we were getting were very disturbing. They were horrible emails. Horrible. Yep. I'm so glad that's over with though. I don't dare say that person's many names. It'd be like Beetlejuice and pop up and the nightmare will begin all over again. It was awful. Yeah. So people be cray cray. Dang, I'm at an hour already. Is it 12 o'clock? We got 4 minutes. Look, y'all, I got nothing done. This is all I got done. This was it. That's all I got done. So much for you guys watching me crochet today. I might as well just do this. Oop. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Hang on. I might as well just do this because hang on, let me do this so I can see which one is me. Well, if I do that, then I won't be able to see. Okay, hang on. I'll just do this. There we go. There we go. I'm like, I might as well just take it off because I haven't crocheted. I crocheted 2 stitches the whole time. That's all I did. I should have known better because when I'm in Cozy Cabin chat, I'm too busy paying attention to the chat. I'm not crocheting. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how Juan does it, or Mama Swift, or Jax, or Spring. I don't know how y'all do it. Oh, yes, that's right. I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, she says, I think that was the start of the trolls where we started doing subscriber mode only. Yeah. Oh, yes, you've had your fair share. Yes, Carrie, you have had your fair share, girl. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Carrie the Army Elephant remembers. Carrie, I don't know if you ever got an email, but I definitely remember coming to you and I'm like, thank you for the wrench, but you need to take it because this person was in your lives too for a while. Oh yeah. And then I would get, as soon as they would say, Kelly's Crochet, she does lives on Tuesdays and stuff. They were in her live too. And anytime they would see me in there, they would email me and threaten me and tell me I'm not allowed to go in that live. Like it was crazy, you guys. It was crazy. It's crazy. You got to be careful on them YouTube streets, people. Just because they're, and this person wasn't just in our crochet community, in the yarny community. They were everywhere. They were in like the, those auction channels that auction off different things, vintage stuff, and they find stuff used and they auction stuff off. They were in that community. They were in the traveling adventure community. They were in the gardening community, the homesteading community. This person was everywhere, man. I couldn't get away for the longest time. It was horrible. Hi, Rachel. I know. Time just flies when you're having fun and you're chatting. You didn't get the email? We did get that. Yes, Carrie. Sandra let us know. So we're fixing to head over to your house. Don't say Beetlejuice, y'all. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh gosh, you guys. I'm telling you, there'd be some cray cray. You gotta be careful. Beware of the cray cray. Beware. Beware. I know. I miss her too. You know, she's just busy. She started working for that was it a retirement center? She's working a high position nurse position somewhere where she lives, and she just hasn't been back to us. We miss her so much. Yeah. It was horrible, y'all. It was horrible. Um, but I got through it. I got through it. You know, people were like, "You just need to out the person, out the person." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." Me keeping my mouth shut and just staying quiet and going on my business like every day was normal is what finally they got bored, right? Because they weren't getting the reaction from me they wanted, and they got bored and they moved on to other pastures, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I have like over 100 people blocked from my channel, most of which are trolls, but I would say at least 30 of those is that person because they just kept making accounts. It was awful. It was awful. No! What do you mean? Of course you're not. Silly. Oh yeah. Spring says, had me so angry they were taunting you. Yeah, it was awful. Threatened my family and it was awful. It was awful. It's like Fatal Attraction awful. I handled it well, Spring, I think, though. Poor Spring. She would have to hear from me behind the scenes and I'd be frantic. And what do I do? Hi, Chris. Oh, Thursday nights. Okay, so I will be going live after Jax and Mama Swift. Are you going on with Jax on Thursday nights? I'm so confused. Yeah, I think it's Jax and Mama Swift. They're doing like a Luck of the Draw Thursday night live. And I'm going on right after them. I have my first Thursday night already announced. It will be January 8th. January 8th. It's a late night live though. So if you can't make it, please do not worry. It will be available for replay. It's going to be a late night and I'm not expecting many people to show up for that live because especially my East Coasters, because it's 8:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, my time. That makes it 10 o'clock East Coast time, 9:00 Central Time. So it's late. It's going to be a late night live. So if you can't make it, do not worry. I'm not expecting, well, I never really have a lot of people in my lives, and that's nice. I like it's nice and cozy and small over here for me. I love that for myself because, wow. I don't know how some of you bigger channels do what you do with when you get like 50 plus people in your chat. Like, I don't know how y'all do it. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Spring says you did amazing, complete rock star. I don't know about that. I was in survival mode. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep my head down. Just keep my head down. We're just gonna stay. I went stealth mode for a while in some chats. Like it was. I just did what I thought would be best, and it worked. Thank God. Hey, Spring. Chris says hi. Thank you, Zoila. You'll probably be there, Cherry. Okay. So it's just gonna be a sit and stitch kind of live. I still got to figure out how I'm gonna make that work. Because the way I was making it, the way I was doing it on Monday night was not working for me. So I got to figure out the camera situation. Like, I don't know how you guys have your camera set up where you can see the person crocheting, because if I do this, you can see me crocheting, but you're not going to see my face. So I guess what I'll have to do is I'll have to do something like this. Maybe something like this. Or like this. So you see this part of me, and then you just see my face down here. So you can kind of see me crochet. So maybe I can sit in a more comfortable position. I'm thinking, maybe is what I'm thinking. But, I mean, it's definitely not gonna be a tutorial type live. It's literally just we're just chit-chatting while you guys watch me crochet because, um, you're not really gonna be able to see really where I'm putting my hook. We're just you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be, like, more of a sensory kinda live where you're kinda like when I love these are my favorite lives ever, you guys. Gotta tell you, it's my favorite lives ever. I love it when Spring does her spin and sit lives. I love watching her feet just in the spinning wheel, and then you see her hands do the yarn. You see the wheel spinning. For whatever reason, I find that so relaxing. It's just like a sensory resetting. It's like, "Wah, wah." And I love it when she wears her rainbow socks because I love her rainbow socks. But I love her sit and spin lives. I find them so nice. And we're just chatting in the chat while she's spinning, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be something like that. Yes, Spring uses 2 cameras, yes. Oh, girl, I try to be there for you the best way I could because that was some cray stuff that went down. And look, you're lucky we didn't all get together and do a search party with our pitchforks because we were ready. We were at the ready, girl. We were at the ready. You like the smaller channels because it's easier to keep up with. It's crazy to keep up with when there's a lot. I do. Look, there's a lot of times I'll chat for a little bit in Juan's live, but I have to turn the chat off and just watch Juan because his chat goes like this because it just I can't keep up with the chat. Like it moves fast. It moves fast. So it's a fun let's crochet or knit together, not a learning chat. Yes, yes. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, you're gonna watch me, work on whatever project I decide to pull up that day. More than likely it will be a luck of the draw project. Except for this luck of the draw 14. I will not have that on a live at all. You guys will not get to see any progress on that because it's going to be a new pattern that's going to come out that will not I'm gonna be working on it the whole luck of the draw 14. Um, and then I have to write it up and see if there's a few people that are willing to test it, and then I'll reveal it kind of situation. I'm still trying to figure out how all that works. So hopefully the pattern will be ready by luck of the draw 15 so that it can be released for luck of the draw 15 is what I'm thinking. Um, I mean, I know this one, I kind of did everything backwards. We were all testing it out together for luck of the draw 13. And some of you wanted the rough draft anyway, even though you guys knew it wasn't officially ready and complete. Y'all wanted the rough draft. And a lot of you decided you're just going to go ahead and do it off my very long tutorial. I'm so sorry, you guys. That tutorial was so long. It's over an hour long. And here's the scary thing. I edited it to make it shorter and it was still turned out long. And I did it off a swatch. Anyway, I don't know. I have to find a way to make it shorter next time. So it's not an hour long. But I may end up doing it the same way again. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a designer, so I know there are certain ways that patterns get dropped and shared, and it's always after something gets tested. But when you're dealing with luck of the draw, there's really no time for all that. You know what I mean? There's no time. Mama Swift, you let me know what I should do. You let me know what I should do and we'll do it. Um, oh yeah. Spring says, I don't type fast enough to keep up with some chats. Me neither. Me either. It's kind of technically already out, Samantha, but it's just rough draft. And I've told you I can send you the rough draft, but I think you wanted to wait for the final draft. The only The only thing I'm adding to the final draft is just a picture of this blanket. That's the only thing I'm going to be adding to the final draft. Oh my gosh, Spring, you are not kidding. And you're one of those that does tutorials all the time for your channel because you're a designer and you do this for a living. And I'm like, I don't know how y'all do it. I mean, and writing up the pattern too. Oh, writing up the pattern alone. Wow. Wow. And then doing the tutorial and having to edit the tutorial and making sure the camera is really seeing where your hook is going, making sure you have the right color yarn that shows up on camera appropriately so you can see what you're doing and they can see what you're doing. Wow. Mm-mm. It's up to me, Mama Swift. Mama Swift, that was not the answer I wanted. I don't know how you and Jax do yours. I don't know what your process is. Because I know you're working up one now. So Spring says hi, Mama Swift. Oh, I know. Spring secretly has a twin somewhere that we don't know about because it takes two people to do all the things that she does and edit videos, LOL. And all the different crafts. She's like Dawn Aaron. She's like a quadruple quintet threat. Like she does all different kinds of things. Sounds like math. It sounds like math, Chris. And Mama Swiss says, sorry, LOL. Oh my goodness. Doing tutorials was writing the pattern was a challenge for me, but doing that tutorial as well was because I am not set up for tutorials. Like I don't have that. Mike from MDL Crochet, I had reached out to him to see kind of what camera he was using for his, and he's got this cool setup where it's really up high and it towers over him like this, like above over the head kind of situation. That's what I need, but I don't have a table that will attach to that unless I go downstairs. I don't want to go downstairs. The lighting's horrible downstairs. I mean, I could turn on the heater so it won't be cold downstairs, but I may have to start doing it downstairs. I may not have a choice. But I need the right setup. That table that I have downstairs is a very thick table. So I had a setup I thought I could use, but look, even my ball winder machine thing, my table is too thick. It will not expand far enough for me to fit it on the table and then do the screw for it to clamp. I can't, it doesn't come out far enough for me to be able to even attach it to the table because the table is really super thick. So what do you do about that? I'm like, what do you do? I don't know. I'll have to just set this up, I guess, put it as high up as it will go, and then fold it downward and do it that way, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're past 12 o'clock. Let me see if I can get Carrie's link to her live so we can go over there. Oop, hang on. I just saw her. Here we go. Here it is. Here's her live because we got to head over there. Copy, and we're going to paste it right here for you guys. Let's go head over to Carrie's, you guys. You could always maybe get an Insta 360 and pick the angle you want, as it's a 360 camera. Don't know if you can pick the angle while it's live though. Oh, I don't know. I've never even heard of a 360 camera. I'm heading out now, Carrie. Have a good day. Love you. Oh yeah, I'm actually I've got one leg out. I can't crisscross my legs. I definitely cannot crisscross my legs. My hips won't let me do that. Hi Nancy. I do have the one leg like folded like this though. Is that what you're talking about? Just the one leg? Yeah, it starts to hurt. I have to stretch my leg out. No, I need to be sitting in a chair, in my craft chair, and do the tutorial that way. And it looks like I'm gonna have to do it downstairs and then bring my craft light downstairs to give myself some better lighting, I guess. Maybe that's something I can play with next weekend. So, all right, we're out of here. Let me go ahead and do this so I can see which one of these is actually this one. All right, there we go. All right, you guys, we will see you later. I'll see you over at Carrie's, okay? Have a great day. And always remember, dare to be you, dare to be different. Treat each other with kindness, please. And have a good new year. The next time I see you guys, it'll be 2026. Woohoo! Here's to a good new year. Bye, everyone.